Okay guys, Big Mike here. We are actually going to do a box opening for an item I recently picked up off of Amazon. It's called the StudioFX H900 2400 watt large photography softbox. It's a continuous photo lighting kit. It says it's 16 inches by 24 inches for each of the softbox. There's 3 softboxes in here, so I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up and let you guys kind of see. Let you see it real quick. It's a huge box. And guys, as you know, this is my old lighting setup, kind of homemade setup system. I bought those little canister setups, these at Walmart for I think like $4 or $5 a piece. They got these little clamps on them. So each of those were $4 or $5. And then I bought those bulbs, which are very bright, high lumens. And then this bulb, I actually got, it's actually a photography bulb. I got it at Goodwill. So I got it like $2.99, I think. So it's a crazy good bulb. So I'll reuse the bulbs probably, depending on what's on in here. But anyway, I went ahead and cut the top of the box. I'm going to try and set this up so you guys can watch the whole thing. Okay guys, hopefully this will work. I got my mic right here. And I've got the camera way up high on the Leopold tripod I just picked up from the Goodwill recently. So hopefully that works out for us. Let's go ahead and get this guy out. See what it looks like. It's actually not too bad weight-wise. It feels like it's probably 15 pounds or so. I didn't look at the instructions. Nice carrying case. So this actually cost, let's see, what was the actual price on this? This was $144.99, and the reason why I got this one is because it had 3 different cameras, 3 different soft boxes. So, go ahead and open this up. And it's kind of a generic name brand, but one of the cool things is it did come with several of these non-dimmable 415 watt high lumens. Let's see, 2800 lumens each, which is okay. It's not too bad. Came with several of those. So let's see how many we got. 1, 2, was that actually 12, I guess? There's 12 of those bulbs. Holy cow, that's a lot of bulbs. So the bulbs by themselves, they're all the 45 watt, 200 watt incandescent, right? They look like they're all the same. So there you go. There's 12 of those actual bulbs. And again, I'm gonna hold these up for you guys to kind of see. It says it'll cost $5.42 a year. The light appearance is 5500K. All right, so 12 bulbs. That by itself is pretty awesome. So you figure, hopefully these last. I did read some reviews. Some people actually said in the reviews on these that the bulbs didn't last very long. I can replace the bulbs. The bulbs are replaceable. I can actually get bulbs like this one here. I've left this one on for many, many hours already. So we'll see how these work out. I'm gonna set these down out of the way. Okay, so the next thing, let's actually look for some instructions. I'm going to pull a couple things out. We got an instruction, extra warranty, got a question. A lot of times with these kind of things you buy off of Amazon, you end up getting very limited information on how to set it up. There's always a, how is our service and what do you think of our product type guide. All right, quick reference guide, light, softbox, and stand assembly. Okay. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. I don't know if you guys can kind of see. This is the boom, the one with the boom. It's kind of got a stand, and then it's got a little sandbox. And this is what the actual inside of the softbox looks like. So little reference guide. All right, let's go ahead and open these up. See what these are. Everything's packaged very well. I'm very surprised. I bet this, yeah, this is the actual softbox, I believe. So there's the little sticks that help you form it, I guess. And that's what the softbox is like. There's the actual rods that go in the edges of it, most likely. And I'm going to bet that when you open this up, that's what it looks like. There you go. So there's probably 3 of those. What is this? Oh, this is the filter that goes over the front. A lot of times people use wax paper or other things like that. They put it over the actual softbox. when it helps diffuse the light so that this is a very sharp light. That's why a lot of my pictures on my items end up with a glare. This should not, this should help filter that out. So there's another one. There's the third one. And now here's the stands it looks like. Okay, massive thing. I guess this is the boom stand probably. Most likely would be my guess. So looks like you loosen this, and this is a little gearbox. These things come apart. Allows you to stand it up, and then the legs kind of pop out like any other stand. The legs kind of pop out through there like that. So I'll try to get everything out and then show you guys kind of the unboxing, and then I'll set it all up and show you a picture of what it looks like afterwards. Let's see. No idea what this is. Let's go ahead and open it up. A lot of feedback. Hopefully that's not terribly loud for you guys. Let's see. Actually, it's a carrying case of some sorts. Not sure. I don't remember seeing that. Two little zippers on the inside. Must be for, I'm not sure. Oh, that's for the sandbags. Okay, that's the sandbags. That's what holds and allows your boom to kind of set. All right, let's see what's in here. Everything's white boxed inside. All right, awesome. So this is where each of these boxes has the 4 light bulb setup, and there's your cord, and then there's a little fuse. I'm assuming the fuse maybe goes inside here. Yeah, there's a fuse spot. So right back here, there's where the fuse slides in. These lights should not get too hot. That's one good thing. Like this bulb here, I can actually touch it and hold my hands on it. Anyway, so there's one. Here's 2 more of them. I'm just going to open them, make sure, kind of give you guys make sure everything is in order and no damage. Here's the second one. Looks like it's in really good shape. Not bad, not bad. There's the fuse inside. Let's open the last one. Same thing. It's in good shape, no problems. The other fuse. So 3 of these guys. This here, let's see. A lot of parts. I did read some of the folks that were buying these, it took them a few minutes to put it together, as in a couple hours. There's the sandbag holder. I guess that goes inside of that other piece. I'm not sure. Maybe this is just the sandbag holder. I'm not sure what that other thing is yet. Big clamp. Okay. Uh-oh, get a little bit of damage. Quality control did not catch that. But let's see. This is one of the other stands, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. Worst case scenario, I can reuse these 2 stands I've got. These go to my green setup, my background setup. All right, look at there. Just kind of your run-of-the-mill stands. There you go. So there's 2 of these guys. One, and here's the second one. And that's everything. So I'm going to pull this out, let you guys take a quick look at it. There you go. Another one. Now I'm going to set them all up and stop the video for a few minutes. Once I get it all set up, I'll tell you guys how long it took me to set it up, what kind of problems I ran into. I may video some pieces of the setup if there's any major things to note. Otherwise, this is what it looks like before, and in a few minutes you'll see what it looks like after. Okay guys, so it's only been like less than 10 minutes. I got all the stands set up, all 3 of the stands with the boom. I don't know if you can see it. All 3 stands are kind of done real quickly, and I separated stuff out, got it all nice and organized. And then I was trying to figure out, just wanted to make sure I do things in the right order. I did read where several people put these together, the softboxes together, and then try to stick the light in completely backwards. So I was trying to read through the instructions. Instructions are almost always light on these kind of things. So I was looking at it, and it shows you putting the light fixture into the softbox first. It doesn't really tell you a whole lot about how to get it in there or how to mount the actual the light fixtures to the frames. It's not rocket science, but I'm going to try and do that real quick, and then I'm going to try and walk through these steps here and see how hard that is. So we'll see how it goes. So it looks like the easiest way to do this, and it's not been taking long at all, is to open up these and you're going to have it, it's going to look like this. It's going to be a great big deal. Just, there's 4 pieces of Velcro. Just take off one piece of Velcro and slide it on, and then pull it back. So then you've got it just kind of setting on there while it's mounted. It's really, so far it's been pretty easy to do. Okay guys, this was a beast to put together. So after dropping it and trying to put it together, I dropped it and broke one of these guys, this one right here. Broke some of the light fixture piece off. I don't think that's going to affect it long term, but this thing was extremely difficult to put together. This is what it looks like on the back. I did have to take it off of the stand. It's together. Their instructions are very lacking. The biggest thing I could tell that I had to do to start was that it's supposed to, it looks like it's supposed to have a light on the top and one on each side and one on the bottom. Now the problem is I'm going to have to, I may have to adjust because I may have to spin it or something because my, this piece is not right. After struggling, it took 2 people a good 10 minutes at least straight after many failures of trying to get this together. 2 people, 1 person took too long, and I couldn't get more than 1 in. I'd get 1 in and I'd get the second one in and it would come apart. They also have a little Velcro that's in each piece. It's supposed to hold together, but it's soft Velcro on both sides, so it's not going to stick at all. So not the best instructions, 0 instructions honestly on how to do this, but if you can kind of finagle it and work with it, it will actually, you can get it put together. It just takes a minute or 2. Okay, so I went ahead and took it apart and did it by myself this time. So once I got 1 together, it was easier to get 2 of them back together. So still got the broken part obviously, but I was able to get it. It will not go with this part on the long part. It just won't do that. The holes for the bars won't go in. So the pictures are a little wrong. So it shows these light fixtures on the center of this or on the center of this. It just doesn't work that way. So when you're doing it, if you guys get this, then you definitely want to kind of play with it a little bit. And I'm gonna be honest with you too, this back here does not fit snugly. So once you finally get it together, it's going to be extremely loose. This Velcro is going to come apart multiple times. If you're doing it by yourself, it's going to be tough. You might try to get somebody to help you do it the first time, but ultimately I got it together, got 1 together, and you can kind of see the reaction of the light off of it. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to try and do the second one by myself and see how that works. Doing it by myself the second time, about 7 to 10 minutes there to get 1 back together by myself after breaking it and ended up messing it all up 1 time. So there you go. So 1's done. I'm going to try and do the other 2 and then I'll come right back. Okay guys, the second one, much quicker, about 5 minutes or just under 5 minutes. You really have to manhandle these rods to get them in. So the key is when you go to set it up, what I do is I hold I set it up like this against the wall before the rods are in it. So this is in there, and I try to get the Velcro as tight as possible, and then I stick the first rod in, and then the second rod. The thing is the rods don't look like they go. It looks like you're putting them in the wrong hole, but you really want to kind of stretch it and put it in the holes so that you end up with this alignment perfectly once it's all done. So you do 2, and then you do these 2. I got 3 in. Getting the 4th one in, all your Velcro is going to end up probably coming loose on you. So just get it in. If you end up getting in the hole, like I got the 4th one in, this one came loose, so I had to put it back in. But once they're all in, then you can kind of flip it over, pull the Velcro, and pull it tight. But you really want to hold on to it. I would suggest highly to do this with 2 people. If you want to kind of fool with it, you're by yourself, you can get it done, but it's going to take you a while. So really make sure you're calm, not hungry, not thirsty, not irritated, any of that good stuff, because this could probably drive you nuts if you're doing it by yourself. And there's really not a good, I mean, these instructions, anytime you open up these things, it's kind of crazy. A lot of these things from Amazon, from China, end up having like almost, they got a few pictures, but the gap is between that and here. It really doesn't tell you a whole lot. There's not a good explanation of what you're supposed to do there. So I'm going to do the 3rd one. I did get this guy mounted, so that's what it's going to look like on the actual the rack, so the tripod. So I'll get the other one put together, and then I'll put them all together, and the next picture you'll see will be all of them up with the covering on it and everything. Okay guys, I was actually wrong on these little Velcro pieces. I thought this was supposed to hold the rods in place, but what it actually does is it's all the soft material, and then this is the hard part that will catch and grab. So it gives you a diffusion internally there. So this diffusion goes on the inside, and then you have another diffusion piece that covers up the entire outside. That goes all the way on the outside. So I was a little wrong on that. So before I go any further, I'm going to put the bulbs in. I did get that one corrected. So I got both of these guys where they're actually like this. So I was able to get two of them like that. And then I got the boom one. It's actually, I left it. It's the first one I did. I actually left it sideways because I wanted to kind of sit right here and shine down. And then I'll have the other two soft boxes on the sides kind of tall. So they'll shine out this way in one boom with the light coming down. Okay guys, so now you can kind of see this is before and this is after. So considerable more light. It's very even. Like when I'm doing this, you can barely see my shadow, which a lot of times when I'm taking pictures, you'll get the big shadow. Now I'm getting very little shadow underneath. So you know, if I do it down here, if I get really low, but up high, as I'm taking pictures, I'm getting very little shadow down low. And these are extremely adjustable. This one's behind me here. I'm not sure how often I'll use this. I may turn this one off. Let's see what it looks like with it off. Actually, so I'm starting to see a lot more of my shadow. It's a considerable difference. So I think I'm gonna leave it on. This, guys, is $170 after tax and free shipping and everything. So I think this is far better. Once I got the first one put together, the other two were much easier. The hardest part is getting the rods in to get the initial softbox put together. Putting the light bulbs in and everything. Make sure you definitely, this one, the boom one, you definitely want to make sure you've got the weight countered and you've got the tripod legs countered because this will actually fall over. It fell over on me and dented the wall over here. So anyway, not a bad setup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and it's worth your time to watch it. If you guys want to, I'm going to put an affiliate link at the bottom for this specific item. Hopefully you liked it. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. And as always, God bless, guys.